Imagine ditching gas stations for weeks while crushing off-road trails, without breaking the bank. That's the 2026 Dacia Duster and Bigster revolution. But hold up, how does a budget crossover pull off hybrid wizardry that shames luxury brands? Stick around, I'll break it down, and by the end, you'll know if this is your next ride. Start with the heart. Dacia's engine lineup is a masterclass in options. You've got mild hybrids, full hybrids, straight gas, and even LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, for ultimate thrift. No boring one-size-fits-all here. The star, the Hybrid G 150 all-wheel drive setup, now standard in 2026 models after smashing sales records last year. It's a 1.2-liter turbo 3-cylinder pumping 140 horsepower and 230 newton-meters torque, paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid. But twist, it runs on gas or LPG, and the rear axle, a 31 horsepower electric motor fed by a 0.84 kilowatt-hour battery. Total output, 153 horsepower. Here's where it gets provocative. No mechanical link between front and rear. It's all electric AWD. Software doles out torque in milliseconds. Slip on ice, boom, rear kicks in. And get this, the electric motor has its own 2-speed gearbox. First gear for punchy starts and low-speed crawls. Second, disengages it completely to save fuel when you don't need AWD. Genius, right? Dual transmissions in one ride. Talk about over-delivering on budget. On the road, normal driving keeps it front-wheel drive for efficiency. But sensors watch grip like a hawk. If wheels slip, rear engages faster than you can blink. In city mode, you're electric up to 60% of the time, sipping fuel like a pro. Off-road, 6 modes: auto, eco, snow, mud/sand, block, and hill descent control, 3 to 30 kilometers per hour. Duster boasts 21 centimeter ground clearance, 24 degree approach / 23 degree departure angles. Bigster ups it to 22 centimeter clearance, same approach but 21 degree departure. Open loop alert. What about range? 250-liter tanks, 1 gas, 1 LPG, plus battery regen. Dacia claims 1,500 kilometers per fill-up. Real-world 2026 tests from CarWow confirm 1,400 kilometers average, beating Toyota's hybrids by 20%. Fuel stats: Duster, 7.3 liters per 100 kilometers on LPG, 6 liters on gas. Bigster, 7.2 liters LPG, 5.9 liters gas, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Duster in 10.2 seconds, Bigster 10.5 seconds, top speed capped at 180 kilometers per hour. Provocative enough? This undercuts rivals like the Hyundai Kona Hybrid, which starts 10% higher and guzzles more. But wait, there's more evolution in 2026. The full hybrid, now badged hybrid 155, swaps the old 1.6 liters for a punchier 1.8 liters at 109 horsepower, plus a 50 horsepower electric motor, an upgraded 1.4 kilowatt hour battery. Consumption drops 8% to 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers combined. That's greener than ever, with EU emissions regs praising it as a budget eco-hero. Mild hybrid? Now 140 horsepower from the 1.2 liter turbo, starting at 22,200 euros for Duster. The Eco G 120, gas/LPG, kicks in at 19,000 euros, ditching the weak 1.0 liters for 120 horsepower and 1,380 kilometers range. Bigster versions scale up 24,000 euros mild, 29,000 euros full hybrid. Real-world trendy example? In 2026, after the Paris Auto Show buzz, Dacia's Bigster Hybrid G powered a viral TikTok challenge. A family road tripped from Bucharest to Berlin on one tank, clocking 1,450 kilometers, no refuels, all while hauling gear, proving it's not just talk. Competitors like Ford's Puma, they're scrambling to match. Inside, it's no-frills trendy. 7-inch digital dash, 10-inch on top Bigster trims, 10.1-inch infotainment with Archimice audio, 4 to 6 speakers, heated wheel/seats optional, plus climate control, nav, wireless charging, rear cam, parking sensors, and driver aids on high trims. Bigster adds panorama sunroof, dual zone AC, and power tailgate. First, for Dacia. Practicality? Duster, 472-liter trunk, expands to 1,548 liters. Bigster, 677 liters, or 205 liters more, up to 1,937 liters folded. It's 23 centimeters longer, but wheelbase just 4.5 centimeters extra. Space wizardry. Loop closer. So, that 1,500 kilometers beast? It's real, thanks to smart hybrids and dual fuels. Dacia's nailed affordability with tech, starting 19,000 euros for base Duster, 27.5 thousand euros for AWD Hybrid, Bigster from 30.5 thousand euros. In 2026's EV-crazed world, this is the hybrid sweet spot. Efficient, capable, and wallet-friendly. No wonder sales spiked 15% post-Ukraine energy crisis. People want thrift without sacrifice. You feeling that pull? Dacia's proving cheap doesn't mean cheapskate. If you're eyeing a crossover that crushes commutes and adventures, this is it. Drop your thoughts. What's your dream spec? Hit like subscribe for more car hacks, and I'll catch you in the next one. Drive smart.